Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you're in a Dynasty league and you're sleeping on the Blue Jays farm system right now, you're making a massive mistake. And before you click away thinking this is just another prospect ranking you've seen a dozen times, hear me out, because what Toronto is building in their minor league system could completely reshape how we think about their franchise over the next 5 years. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Trey Yesavage just pitched in the World Series. Read that again. A guy who started the season in low A was throwing strikes on baseball's biggest stage by October. That doesn't happen by accident. The Blue Jays took him 20th overall in the 2024 draft out of East Carolina, and honestly, 20 teams are kicking themselves right now for passing on him. His numbers tell part of the story. A 3.12 ERA across 4 different minor league levels with a 41% strikeout rate. But those World Series numbers? Game 5, 12 strikeouts over 7 innings. That's when everyone realized this wasn't a fluke. Here's what makes Yesavage special. His fastball sits mid-90s, which is good but not elite. What is elite is the 19 inches of induced vertical break he gets on that pitch. Hitters think they're sitting on a fastball at the letters and it just rises past their bat. But the real weapons are his breaking balls. Against righties, he's throwing his slider 45% of the time. Against lefties, his splitter gets thrown 34% of the time. Both pitches are absolutely devastating. The whiff rates in his small major league sample were off the charts. Now, does he need to sharpen his command? Absolutely. He's been a professional for 1 season. The fact that he's already this polished with room to grow should have Dynasty managers salivating. But Yesavage is just the beginning. The Blue Jays went out and grabbed JoJo Parker with the 8th overall pick in the 2025 draft. This kid hasn't played a professional game yet, and people are already debating whether he'll stick at shortstop long term. Here's what I'll tell you. I don't care if he ends up at third base or the outfield. What matters is the bat, and Parker's bat is legitimate. He's 6'2", hits left-handed, and has one of the sweetest swings you'll see from a prep prospect. The bat speed is there, the barrel control is there, and the frame is already filled out, which means what you see is pretty close to what you'll get. The projections on Parker are tantalizing. We're talking 25-plus home runs with 15-plus stolen bases at the major league level. His hit tool looks polished enough to support a solid batting average, too. If you're doing first-year player drafts this year, Parker needs to be circled near the top of your board. Yeah, he's a risk because he's never faced professional pitching, but the upside is absolutely massive. Then there's Arjun Nimmala, and oh boy, is he a complicated evaluation. Toronto took him 20th overall in 2023, another prep shortstop with size and athleticism that makes you dream on the power-speed combination. He struggled initially, made adjustments, caught fire in late 2024, started 2025 slashing 289, 372, 528 through May, then completely fell off a cliff the rest of the year. Brutal. By season's end, he was hitting 182 after June 1st. So what do we make of Nimmala? His swing is violent and powerful, packed with bat speed that allows him to punish mistakes to his pull side. The 20-plus home run power is definitely there at the big league level. His contact rate actually improved from 70% in 2024 to 73.6% in 2025, which is encouraging. The problem is consistency. His pitch recognition needs major work, and that violent swing makes him vulnerable to breaking balls and pitches on the outer half. He's only 20 years old, though, which means there's plenty of time for development. This is a tools over polish guy right now, but the tools are real. If Toronto's player development staff can refine his approach, you're looking at a potential fantasy stud. Now let's talk about a name you probably haven't heard enough about. Gage Stanifer. This guy was a 19th round pick in 2022, so nobody was expecting much. High school pitchers taken that late usually take forever to develop, if they develop at all. Stanifer moved slowly his first 2 years, then exploded across 3 levels in 2025. 2.86 ERA with a 35.5% strikeout rate. Those aren't fluky numbers. This kid can pitch. The stuff is legit. Upper 90s fastball with arm side run that he locates beautifully at the top of the zone. His slider is a plus-plus offering with two-plane break that he can throw in any count. He's also got a splitter and changeup to keep lefties honest. The concerns are valid, though. Short-arm delivery that screams potential reliever. He only works from the stretch, which isn't ideal for a starter. Command is still inconsistent. He walked nearly 13% of batters last year, mostly missing arm side. But here's the thing, if he can develop a windup and tighten his command even slightly, you're talking about a potential frontline starter. The strikeout upside alone makes him worth stashing in deeper dynasty formats. And finally, there's Johnny King, Toronto's fourth-round pick from 2024. Another high school arm, another kid who's supposed to take years to figure things out. Except King struck out almost 40% of the batters he faced in his first professional season. 40%. For a 19-year-old lefty, that's absurd. His delivery is surprisingly polished for someone so young. Smooth windup, repeatable mechanics, hides the ball well. From the stretch, he's still working on consistency, which will be crucial to monitor in 2026. His fastball sits 93 to 94 with over 17 inches of induced vertical break. That plays up at the top of the zone. His curveball, which sometimes looks more like a slider, sits around 79 to 80 miles per hour and generates whiffs consistently. The issue is depth. He doesn't really have a quality third pitch yet. His changeup barely gets used and lacks feel. For a starter, you need at least 3 pitches, ideally 4. But he's 19 years old and just dominated low A. How he performs against better competition as he climbs the ladder will tell us everything about his ultimate ceiling. Look, the Blue Jays farm system is loaded with upside. Yesavage is already impacting the big league roster. Parker and Nimmala offer massive power speed combinations. Stanifer and King bring legitimate strikeout stuff from the left side. If even half of these guys hit their projections, Toronto is going to be a problem for the rest of the American League East for years to come. And if you're playing Dynasty, you need to be paying attention right now before the prices get too steep.